bit of day trading waffle. Yeah. Not code. Not code. Right. Because I'm now in I was day trading yesterday. I've done a couple of day trades, gone up there, closed a trade, down, yeah, another trade, closed a trade. I've done a bit of day trading yesterday. But it's called something else. It's called different version of day trading. I've done a bit of that yesterday. Day trading. That is. But last night I stayed in the trade. So the trade I was in, and I think they're both by. I'm in 2 trades overnight. Swing trading, intraday, whatever. So I've stayed in the trade overnight. I've got no stop loss on either of the trades. I'll choose to trade that way. But I've managed the risk before the market opens, if that makes sense. Wherever that phrase comes from. Not a code. But because I don't use a stop loss, I have to manage risk differently than a stop loss. But then again, I can trade looking at candlesticks. I can trade looking at mountain chart. I can trade numerically, any variety of ways, with or without, all the different chart indicators or whatever. I can trade with none of those indicators, although I do trade with some of them. But the way I manage my risk is that I've got a balance. I'm currently £1,000 down, right, in the trade, and the trade is. So I can't do anything. So when the market closes at 9 o'clock UK time in the States, but UK time is 9 o'clock PM. You've got 17 and a half hours until the market opens, which means because news makes stocks go up and news makes stocks go down. Yeah. So any number of news could have actually made the stocks of different companies go up and down. Right? Like a tech giant could have crashed. Anything could happen, right? Which means your stock is just basically at the market will give you what the market gives you. The stock market gives you what the stock market gives you. You have to be in a position that you balance your trading balance and your trade in a position that you can take whatever the stock market gives you, and you can trade your way out of whatever that scenario brings. So whether the market either gaps up or gaps down, you should have factored in that risk before you took the trade to go swing trade overnight. Yeah? Especially if you don't use stop loss. Always use stop loss. But I don't, and I choose not to. That's my choice not to. So I'm £1,000 down. It's a practice account because I've got to watch. Don't get being taken the wrong way. But it's a practice account, but I'm £1,000 down. Around about 20 grand, trading off a 20 grand trading balance, approximate. I've got about a couple of grand margin. So I've got a margin. Me available is about 15-16 grand. So 15-16 grand available, a couple of grand margin, £2,000 margin, right? 1,500 quid, 1,000 quid down, minus at the moment, and about 20 grand trading balance. That will either gap up or down. I could either be 3 or 4 grand up or 3 or 4 grand down instantly in about 3 hours, 4 hours. But that's day trading. That's all part of the fun. But I don't mind which way it goes. If it gaps down, I don't care. If it gaps up, I don't care. All good fun. Adios.